Sorry?
Hello everyone, welcome back to the VNR
Movie podcast.
She is
V,
V, I am
and
Ma,
R.
and we're here. We're not talking about Poltergeist today.
know.
We're talking about
Another franchise.
another movie and another series of franchises.
Yes.
But we're going to we don't talk about that just
Yeah.
yet. Because we like to talk about some other things, and I still want to because I haven't actually put everything that we're going to talk about just yet, so I'm still kind of distracting from
Yes.
I'm trying to, and I'm but to be totally transparent, we're doing a little bit of banter to disguise the fact that I haven't properly prepared for the episode as of yet.
I did say you might postpone it.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh.
I'm saying like I had plenty of time and I didn't
Oh, you didn't
take
do
it. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, exactly. I didn't
You
do
say
it.
something?
Oh, it's too late for that. It's
Yes,
all
it is.
about. It's all about making as seamless as possible.
100%.
But I guess none of us are that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we can.
Do what we want.
Yeah, I
Go on,
guess.
say
I guess
something.
so. But you need to. You say something. You say something.
My week's pretty. The new film trailer came out.
Oh yeah, that's right. It did.
The
come
third
out.
one.
I've only seen a few seconds of that.
I can't wait.
I kind of just scroll past it on Twitter.
Ouch! You hurt Venom, bro.
Oh.
That's a big headache.
Hey, it's what he gets for being portrayed by Eric Foreman in 2007.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
Is
who?
it? I know who that is.
Yeah.
He plays the Venom in Spider-Man 3.
Exactly.
Actor,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. If
Or comedy.
they should have cast somebody.
Like Tom Hardy.
I was gonna say they shouldn't have. If Eric Foreman's the best you can do, then maybe they should have done something else and portrayed a different character.
Yes, but I did like this Venom. Oh my god, yes, Miss Evie. So about my cat, she's a female.
Oh,
There's
bloody.
a lot of hormones. She's not D-sex yet, but she has to be something with me. Or she's a female. I do apologise if she keeps getting distracted. She's not D-sex, but I'm not saying it's not the reason, but compared to my other cat who is D-sex, it's much more calmer, more relaxed instead of my think Eve, I meant my Evie. I'm so sorry. So yeah, film was quite good.
I've only seen the first.
The trailer, I mean.
I've only seen the first movie.
I've seen Carnage,
No,
bro.
I haven't.
Carnage, bro. I love Carnage out of film.
Okay, well, I think enough of this bullshit.
Yes.
Let's actually talk about what we're actually going to talk about.
Yes.
But before we actually talk about it, there is something else I want to discuss, and that's
Yeah. You can.
the person. Fuck it. Okay, I want to talk about this person's on the left right here. Maybe I'll maybe I can maybe I can change the display capture a bit. Because I don't know if the other person wants to be
Yeah.
seen. You know, it's good. I'll take.
Yes.
They can take it up to me. Or maybe I should. But I asked them. But I asked them for a. But I asked them to. I asked for like a picture, Nikki, and they so.
Oh really?
Yeah, so I guess this should be.
Yes. You can.
I guess this should be fine.
You can open it in the browser.
Anyway, the person on the left was went online under the names Dark Scythe, Grillerman B, Y2K Spooky Kid. She was to the people closest to her. She went by Nicole. She was a trans woman, a streamer, someone who I would watch. I'd watch most every time she streamed. I was quite often in a chat. I'm kind of being a troll, but she liked me. We were both mutuals on Twitter, and apparently she liked me enough that she had me on her show one time.
No.
Probably at the best moment where it was to have me, because it was after Toriyama Akira's death, and we were all fans of Dragon Ball. Around. I mean, let's say two weeks ago, because I think it kind of feels that long. Maybe it was even earlier than that, but unfortunately, she passed away.
Sorry to hear.
Yeah, I'm not at liberty to discuss every detail, but it was her death was accidental, and it wasn't suicide. That was a relief to me, and the people that knew her the most said that she was happy, and she would have and she wouldn't have killed herself. She would have gone on out of spite. She was somebody who I enjoyed, somebody who I admired, envied. She even I even made art of her 2 times, and she showed it. And she showed it on her channel during her streams. I could probably pull that art myself, but not right now. This was shocking for a lot of people, especially those who are closer to her than I ever was.
I'm very, very sorry to hear.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend that we were super close, but I think we were. I think I can say that we were friends, or at least we would have been friends had we not lived on different continents and in different time zones.
Yeah.
I think so. I guess thank you, Nikki. Thank you for everything you did, and everything that you never knew that you did as a fan, and as a friend, I guess.
Yeah.
Requiescat in pace, or as is becoming, or as slowly becoming more of the norm. At this point, I guess rest in power.
Yeah.
So thanks for everything. But now that's we you know, as life must go, as life must go on, so does the show. And
100%.
we are talking about. This is what we're talking about today. Furiosa, a Mad Max saga.
Ooh, that.
And not just that. We're also talking about. We'll talk about
our franchise.
We'll talk about the whole franchise as much as we can. We'll, especially how it relates to this movie specifically, because Mad Max is a pretty interesting franchise.
It is. It reminds me of like if you mix with Fallout with Mad Max.
I mean, for all we know, Mad Max could have been an influence on Fallout.
Yes.
Like
maybe.
Mad Max is probably Australia's only real cultural export.
Yeah.
Because I mean, what else do Australians produce that the world cares about?
Nothing.
Exactly. I mean, we do have some Marvel actors, but
yes.
if Australia didn't exist, they'd cast someone else.
Yes.
As much as I love Hemsworth as Thor, Jackman as Wolverine, I think they. I think those are the definitive. Actors to portray those characters, but you gotta.
100%. But it's like good, like see like other background, like most characters are Australian, like most.
Yeah, you say that, but
not like the main ones.
But this we will get back to Furiosa, but
yes.
The namesake of this franchise is Mad Max or Max Rokitansky. He has never been portrayed by an Australian actor.
Who?
Max Rokitansky.
Yes.
The leader.
Oh, the lead, yes.
Yeah,
Mad Max.
Mad Max himself. He's never been portrayed by an Australian actor.
Oh, wow.
Like Mel Gibson. Even though he was
Australian.
No. He moved to Australia when he was 12.
Yes.
But he's American.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's American.
Oh, so he's not Australian.
No, he's not. And neither.
Oh, bro.
And neither is Tom Hardy. He's English.
Bro, but different is Mel Gibson like is Australian citizen though. That's
I don't even think he's an Australian citizen.
I think he was.
Look into it because I don't think he is.
Yes, because he was like.
I'm just gonna pull up another. I'm just gonna pull up another image. So you keep.
Yes.
So you keep talking.
Yes.
You get to the bottom of that. Check if.
Yeah, I should check.
Check if Gibson is an Australian
citizen.
We'll
do.
Because I'm pretty sure he isn't.
Yeah, we'll do that. Chris Hemsworth. So he's. I lost my mind. I didn't know the film of Well, I should do this. It's Mel Gibbs. Right. Yes, he is. He's an Australian permanent resident, not an innocent.
A permanent or
yeah.
Okay, well, okay. I guess I take that. I guess I do consider him to be just as Australian as I am. But he's not an Australian citizen.
No. It's a permanent resident.
That's not the same.
That's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It's not.
I mean, I don't think it's any functionally different, but that's I guess sometimes we have to split hairs.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just put this image of Anya Taylor-Joy's Furiosa because she's not Australian either.
She's American.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah.
Yeah, I thought.
Even though this is an Australian series.
Yes, most of them.
Yeah, none of the lead characters have ever been portrayed by an Australian actor. I mean
that feels terrible, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it kind of does.
That take away.
Are we really? Do we mean so little to you, George Miller? Do you really have? Are we really that expendable
you
to
need to cast Australian.
I mean, because honestly, I get it. I mean, I'm probably the least. I'm probably the least
Australian.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it like that, but maybe maybe I'm the least Australian that have Australian.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is George Miller, the director of of every Mad Max movie.
Films, I should
Yeah.
say.
And he
Is he Australian too?
yes, he's Australian.
But he never cast American, he never cast Australian lead.
No, although in all fairness, Mel Gibson did move to Australia.
Yeah,
when
he
was
did
12.
12, but he's a permanent, I know. But he's still classified as like a, not in the sense like a permanent resident Australian.
So anyway, George Miller, he's 79 years old.
79.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I don't know how old this photo of him is though.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I did some research on George Miller today.
Yeah.
Before he went to filmmaking, he was an ER doctor.
Oh really?
Yeah, usually
Emergency doctor, yeah.
yeah, he would treat motorcycle injuries.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which he used as an inspiration to make
Like the Mad
the
Max film.
original Mad Max.
Of the original?
Yes. Now to add some more context, George Miller had dreamed of being a filmmaker.
Yes.
But and this is from Good Bad Flicks,
Yeah.
Good Bad Flicks YouTube channel.
Yeah.
The Australian government was very restrictive with what you could do as an artist.
Oh really?
Yeah, and it was but eventually somebody named Don Chip, I think was his name. I think he worked in like film classification, and I think he might have even been prime minister. I'm not certain.
No, I'm not too sure.
But he brought the R rating to Australia.
Finally.
Yeah, so with
Become
that.
18s.
Yeah, so with that,
Americans are 17.
various Australian filmmakers
Yeah.
took the opportunity to make the movies that they wanted to make.
Yeah.
And George Miller was no different. And as I had already said, he made this film, Mad Max, which is
Oh wow.
this film is very, in terms of scale, this film is very different from Furiosa.
Yes, or like the
or-
Mel Gibson one.
Yeah, well, this movie does star Mel Gibson.
I'm so silly.
Well,
I thought it was like I thought you done like a visual one like without. I'm so sorry.
No, Mad Max starring Mel Gibson was George Miller's feature film debut. And it was a movie that brought Mel Gibson into superstardom.
I see.
Yeah, even though now Mel Gibson is he still has his defenders, and I do genuinely like him as an artist, but he is one
Let's say
the guy's genuinely crazy.
let's just say like he's like he has a lot of topics on himself.
I'd say he has issues.
It's just his drinking problem apparently.
Yeah, so I've heard of that. So anyway, Mad Max. This film was produced on a very small budget. I think
Yes.
it was produced on a budget of like $350,000.
That's still pretty cool.
Australian, I assume.
Yeah.
Australian money.
Australian money, yeah. There should be. But did it release international?
Yeah, I think it did.
Yes.
And it grossed nearly $100 million, I think.
That's so cool.
Yeah, becoming one of the most profitable films of all time.
Yes.
And yeah, as I said, it established the careers of George Miller and Mel Gibson. George Miller would go on to direct every Mad Max movie.
Yeah.
He would also go on to direct movies like Happy Feet, Babe Pig in the City, and the Witches of Eastwick.
Oh, I love that movie. We watched that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did it for our Halloween episode.
Yes, it was your first time.
Yeah, and I mentioned several times that it was directed by George Miller, and he
I didn't listen, probably.
Just remembered that.
Yes.
So I'm looking at Mad Max's Wikipedia page, and it says that it has the Guinness. I don't know if it still has it, but you know,
Is it?
it did have the record for the most profitable film.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that's
That's cool.
yeah, and obviously this movie is this movie was way of a way smaller scale than
Yeah.
a movie like Furiosa.
Yes.
I
Has
mean,
big budget.
I mean, you can just kind of tell by comparing these posters.
Yes.
This one you can see is like painted and has
Painted.
you know, more of a
Like,
grindhouse
drawing.
kind of. It's kind of like a grindhouse feel, and
Yes.
you know, this is like, you know, put together like composited. You have
Like Photoshop and all.
you have scenes from,
editing.
you have scenes from the movie. You have them all in costume. This is
Yes.
really putting it up front what you're going to see, because it's showing you what's in the movie. I mean, this poster does that too, but
Yes.
it's all painted.
Yeah.
It's not showing you actual you know, actual
films.
scenes
No.
from the movie.
And
This
plus,
is,
they didn't have technology back then. They have some, but not as like what today does.
That is something else to talk about.
Yes.
Even though Mad Max is a series that really prides itself in its stunts.
It does.
Its stunts and its action, its practical effects.
Yeah.
You know, the giant crazy cars that they
Yes.
make up for.
The Thunderdome.
Oh well,
And it's not part of the original.
Yeah, but you know, we're not talking about
I know.
Thunderdome just yet.
I know, but still.
And what I mean, where was I? I lost my train of thought.
And plus it was like they actually used cars. They didn't use CGI.
Oh yeah, well.
That there's sound effects.
They never used
No.
the CGI or cars, and
No.
not even the newer ones. It's all.
Real
It's,
life.
yeah, it's all.
All real.
Yeah, I mean, I watched a making of where they showed you know, what Fury Road looked like on set, and
Oh really?
yeah, and you know, they were actually out in the desert or
In Broken Hill, like past that kind of way, like it was. I know it was shooting black.
yeah,
Broken Hill, that past more.
yeah. I mean, there were probably green screens, but
Yes, I did see some.
But I digress. They still use like actual
Yes,
cars and those crazy sets
Yes.
and you know, Charlize Theron wore like a green sleeve because they
Yes,
were going to
for the
remove her arm, and
yeah.
and you know, they used and you know, all pretty much they only use CGI to, you know, put in the backgrounds and
Yes, they do. I've
and,
seen someone.
and you know, get rid of the wires and
Yeah.
and you know, to give the actors their deformities.
Yeah.
Obviously, you couldn't really do that in the original
No, you
Mad
can't.
Max, but but this movie is still an accomplishment.
Yes.
What they were able to do on such a small budget. I
That
mean, the car stunts were still pretty impressive.
They do try to use like makeup, like is it VMX? No, they use like makeup deform the fat if they have any deformants. I don't know.
None in the original Mad Max,
I
which
thought-
was okay. Even though this is a post-apocalyptic franchise,
Yes.
the post-apocalyptic setting is not particularly well established in the original Mad Max
No.
because
I see.
something you ought to consider about Mad Max as a series is that it doesn't really have much of an established timeline, or according to George Miller, the timeline doesn't matter because
Yes.
Mad Max operates as like a legend with different interpretations and
Yes.
different you know, stuff like that.
I see.
What are you reading?
I think so. You know, Fallout was inspired by Mad Max.
Oh yeah.
So Fallout series, a video game which has a post-apocalyptic world, has the same lead, Mad Max, as one of its influence.
Oh, that's cool.
I know.
I think I've even seen
I thought so.
I've even seen an episode of South Park that
Yeah.
you know, specifically from Beyond Thunderdome.
Oh,
Yeah, with the kids, which is
yeah.
I think this is
It's like a pop.
okay, before we get back to this, let's ask give our general thoughts on Furiosa. You go first.
I thought Or I want to say it was good, but at the same time I want to say it's okay. Like, I don't know. This mixed feelings. I feel like it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, I kind of feel the same. I give it a.
I give it like a 3 or a 3 or like either 3.
I give it a 3 out of 5.
Yeah, same.
What would you rank as the best Mad Max movie?
Ooh, I feel like I feel like Tina Turner, Thunderdome, Mad Max.
You think Beyond Thunderdome is the best Mad Max movie?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
That's what I think. Oh, what do you think?
I think Fury Road is the best Mad Max movie.
Yeah.
And I'd say that what do you think is the worst Mad Max movie?
I'm not too sure. They're all like good in their own rights.
I mean, yeah, I don't think any of the movies are worthless.
I think the second one.
Okay, you think Road Warrior is
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, that movie is that's actually a favorite among series aficionados, but that's fine with me.
Yeah.
I think Beyond Thunderdome is the worst one. Again, I don't think it's terrible, but that is a.
Yes.
I don't think it works all
Altogether,
the way.
all the way, yeah.
I don't know exactly where Furiosa ranks among them. I might rank it
I reckon as
maybe in the middle.
I reckon as the middle. Out of the top tiers, I'd rather rate it as a C.
Okay.
Or D.
I might give it a. I think I'll give it a C plus.
Yes.
Maybe a B minus. Anyway.
Either way, it's hard.
Okay, so what do you think about this movie doesn't work?
It was.
And if you'd rather start with something with what you liked about it, and then say something, then say what you thought didn't work. You can go with that. You can do it like that.
Bro, the worst part, it was just like, it took almost forever. It's just the the chapters, book 1, something like these, like chapter 1, next one, chapter 2, bro. Feels like I feel like I was watching a documentary.
I mean, this is the longest of the Mad Max.
Yes, I felt it was
so
longest.
far.
Yeah, I felt it was longer, but I feel like it was a documentary when they put on the screen up like chapter 1.
I mean, I do think that it. Okay, this movie is trying to be more.
And
Is trying to be more. It's trying to be more character centric.
yeah. Yes.
It's a slower movie that
Yes.
puts more emphasis on the characters than the stunts and the action, which is fine, but I don't think the characters are strong enough to really carry that, despite the strength of the actors. Because Anya Taylor-Joy, as far as Mad Max leading characters go, she does a good job.
She did.
She does just as good as a job as Mel Gibson.
Yes.
Or Tom Hardy. She does just as good as them.
Yes, and plus the other character too, who played the older version of her.
Well, yeah, I was probably going to mention her later, but she, I mean, Charlize Theron, she brought Furiosa to life the first time with real gusto.
Yes.
And Anya Taylor-Joy, she fills in her shoes quite nicely.
Yes.
Having said that, a physically demanding role this may be.
Mm-hmm,
the script doesn't ask much of her other than to kind of just look cranky.
Yes, look like she's cranky like vengeful, like she wants revenge, like just like angry, full of like just anger.
Yeah, I get that, but it's a one-note performance.
Yes.
She plays that note really well.
Yes.
But it's still a one-note performance.
Yeah.
And I think that's the main problem with the not just with this film, but and it's not just exclusive to this film. I mean, it's kind of a. I mean, this is more of a feature than a bug of the other Mad Max movies, where even though it's called Mad Max, Max is kind of the least engaging character of the series.
Yeah.
I should.
But he was like, I feel like when I'm watching the Fury Road.
Did you know that Tom Hardy's parents actually brought him in to brought in with him as a baby when they went to see Mad Max back in like 79 or something?
Yeah, so 79.
Yeah, that's funny.
Do you know what? I feel like when I watched the Fury Road, I feel like Tom Hardy character, Mad Max, Tom Hardy. I feel like his character was not the main character. It's more like the Furiosa character was like the main character.
I mean, I've heard that argument, but
I could be wrong.
But the thing is, even though this Fury Road is more Furiosa's story, like Max is still the character that sees everything and he's the point of view who we identify with, so he is still the protagonist.
Yes, but I do like. My good part about Furiosa, it was when they sacrificed the mother. Bro,
that
was so good. And then yes.
Yeah, that was pretty. What were they doing to her?
But they were burning her at the stake. Not burning her, but they were like they stabbed her.
Yeah, but I don't know. I couldn't really see what exactly they were doing to her.
I'm not too sure.
Which is weird because we saw.
I feel like
we saw somebody else get chained. All of his different limbs chained to some motorcycles and then get ripped apart.
Yes, but that was heavy, bro. I was like, what the hell?
There's that.
To be honest, I didn't know this is like a prequel or a prequel to the Fury Roads.
I mean, how could you not know? Supposedly, Fury Road is actually a prequel to Beyond Thunderdome.
Oh really?
I mean, that's what I've heard. I mean, like
that can't be.
I mean, like I said, apparently,
different universe.
Like apparently, like continuity doesn't. It doesn't matter which order you watch the Mad Max movies in because they're all
different.
Like it's not. George Miller doesn't care about the continuity. It's just meant to be like a legend that gets told different ways. I mean, maybe that's why he casts the same actor in different roles. Yeah. Because the main villain. Let me actually pull this up. It's better if we switch out.
Yes.
You know what I'm trying. You get what I'm saying anyway. Tokutter. The villain Tokutter from the original Mad Max.
Yes.
Was portrayed by Hugh Keys Burns, I think was his name. Just trying to pull
up.
Wait. Why are you showing me Villains Wiki? I don't really. No. I'm not really asking for that.
No, you don't. I'm not.
I think I like this picture better.
Yes.
That cookie face is making.
Yes. What? Internet, please hurry up.
Please hurry up, internet. Okay, we'll leave that there.
Yes.
And I need another Mad Max character. And please close your.
I'll close my eyes. My eyes are closing. Let me know when you're ready let me know. So the Fury Roads, it was good. I didn't really. When I went to the Citadel in Furiosa, when I went to Citadel, bro, my face just dropped. I didn't know I was assuming it's like either sequel or prequel. When I asked him if it's a prequel or a sequel, and he's like, it's a prequel. I'm like, my face just dropped.
Yeah, but I don't understand how you didn't know it was a prequel.
I just knew it was. I assumed it was a new. I didn't know it was a sequel. I didn't read any articles. I didn't like watch the trailer. I assumed it was a new.
I mean, I showed you the. I tagged you the trailer on.
I'll try next time. I should go on Twitter and watch it. But I forgot.
Okay, here we go. So, I already mentioned. Okay, so yeah, basically this is a toe cutter portrayed by Hugh Burns.
Yes.
This wasn't Hugh's only role in the Mad Max series, because years and years later he would portray a Morton Joe.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Apparently he might have been a little not much of, but something of a collaborator with director George Miller, because back in 2007 George Miller was going to direct a Justice League movie.
Oh really?
Yeah, but that fell through, and he was going to cast Hugh Burns as the Martian Manhunter.
Not bad.
Yeah, I think I would have liked that. I mean, I like his performance as the toe cutter and a Morton Joe. I might have liked him a bit more in as the toe cutter, but
yes, but him was good.
Oh yeah, most definitely. He had I mean, you can't sell him short.
Yes, but he looks much taller in Furiosa than compared to Fury Road.
I mean, maybe that was the intention, because by the time of Fury Road, the character was like sickly and
yes, he was,
and probably dying.
Yeah.
I mean, he was probably dying in Furiosa anyway.
Maybe, but looks healthy.
I mean, yeah, he did look healthier, but yeah, and I mean, he did still have that, this. I mean, this mask also works as a breathing. As a breathing apparatus.
I see. Yeah, but he was a good villain. But he wasn't a villain in the Furiosa.
No, he was more of a supporting character.
Yes.
The main villain
was Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth as Dementus.
Yes.
He's in the back here behind. Furiosa.
Yeah.
And okay, as far as Mad Max villains go, I don't think he's a standout, but I do like Chris Hemsworth's performance.
He was a shine. He did good. I like his performance.
I think Hemsworth. I genuinely think Hemsworth is underrated as an actor.
Yes.
I think he's way more talented than he gets credit for.
100%.
I think he, just even as just Thor, he's demonstrated the ability to be like, serious, funny, charming,
like handsome,
and like genuinely moving, like, emotionally moving. I think he's. I think at some point, I think he will be nominated for an Oscar.
Yes, hopefully. But we get to see him swearing for the first time as well.
Is that the first time?
No, like in a film.
I'm pretty sure he swore in the Thor movies.
But we never to hear it. But it was underneath Disney brand. It was underneath. No, we didn't. But it was, I think it was a bleep. I think that bleep beep it out or something.
I don't know about that. So anyway, which Mad Max movie would you compare this most with?
Fury Road.
In what way?
Let's see. Just give me the same. Like the cars, like the cars, but like the cars and the trucks, how they modify. It just give me that vibe of how the chase scene, the vibe in the car, like they're both chasing. Like
I mean, all the Mad Max movies have chase scenes.
But it just give me like a desert, more like. It just give me like Furiosa, and it's give me the same vibe as Furiosa. Just give me Fury Rosa.
So you really think that Fury Road is the movie that has the most structural similarities to Furiosa?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, I've heard people say that. I mean, I don't know. I've heard people say that Furiosa is more akin to.
Why?
Is more akin to Beyond Thunderdome.
No.
I mean, I kind of think so. I mean, Beyond Thunderdome is a slower movie compared to the others as well. It's more talky. It has
yes.
It has more build up. I mean that I do agree. I think it's not. And I do think these are the weaker of their respective of what they represent for this franchise, because this is Beyond Thunderdome is most definitely it's it has Mad Max as the lead. This was more of the it was still very much connected to this smaller. Okay, I wouldn't say smaller budgeted. I mean, this movie was more Hollywood.
Got Tina Turner.
Like, it wasn't. It had Tina Turner, and it wasn't rated R. It was rated PG-13 in America.
But in Australia, was it MA?
No, I think it was M.
Yeah.
But having said that, it's still it was still made in the 80s and still had Mad Max, and it was slower compared to I'd say it was slower. It didn't have as much
action.
It did have action, but it was more. I mean, I do think it had less action given its running time.
Yeah.
Even though the original Mad Max is it doesn't. It does have a lot of setup as well.
Yes.
But I think Beyond Thunderdome had more, and the setup was comparatively weak. When you factor in its stars and its more established filmmakers and more experienced filmmakers, and Furiosa, this and Fury Road. I mean, the reason why Furiosa can be considered if Fury Road is is the Road Warrior and Furiosa is Beyond Thunderdome, it's because Fury Road was pretty much just a non-stop chase.
Yeah, no, it was non-stop, and they stop and talking.
Like kept the action up, kept the action going, kept the adrenaline going.
Same goes to Furiosa.
Pardon?
Same goes to have you
been paying attention? Like, we've already said that Furiosa is a slower movie.
Oh, yes, it is too. Oh my god.
I'm
so sorry.
Man, you are like the least illiterate person I could possibly do a podcast with.
I'm sorry. Ouch. It is a slow movie. It's just like, I watched Fury Road after I got home. Bro, they're both the same.
And you definitely... we definitely watched two different movies.
Yeah, I guess we do.
But they do kind of represent the same thing for the for the franchise. They're both in kind of this revival era of the franchise. Because, between Beyond Thunderdome and Fury Road, that was like 30 years of nothing.
Yeah. It is.
And this is just as Mad Max is coming back into
coming back to Disney animation.
Yeah, and it's coming back to bigger, and with
bigger,
crazy, and crazier set pieces
and crazy actions, crazy like stunts.
Yeah, but Furiosa is slower and more methodical about it.
It is.
And as just like how Beyond Thunderdome is the weakest of that 80s era, this is the weakest of that revival era.
Yes, and plus...
No, in fairness, there is only two of this revival era, but you get me.
I get you, but plus, with Furiosa has less talking, and it's more talking, it's like it needs like not less action, just needs to do something that fix it up with something.
I mean, I think the characters needed to have more personality.
Yeah, 100%. She was like...
Like, as I already said, the script asks a little of Anya Taylor-Joy other than to just look cranky.
Yes, but I do like the beginning though, where like, when her mother got killed, and I assumed that Chris Evans, that was my heart.
Chris Hemsworth.
It was so heavy.
Yeah, and
I was like, bro, early killed, bro.
Now we got the one thing I want to say about Beyond Thunderdome is you said Beyond Thunderdome is your favorite of the Mad Max movies. Okay, why is it?
Because you got a Thunderdome and you can like challenge people.
I mean,
and fight.
I mean that's just one scene.
I know.
Does it do anything else that you like?
That's it, pretty much it, I guess.
Okay, well, that is... Okay, well, I do think that this is the weakest of the Mad Max movies. Now, I'll say what I do like about it. I think Mel Gibson is just as strong as the lead as ever. I think Tina Turner is a fine, anti-villain. Yes. The Thunderdome sequence is quite good. Mm-hmm. You know, the setting of Bartertown is it's alive. It works really well. Yeah. I think the score is quite memorable. Yeah. That's probably one of the main criticisms I have with Furiosa is that I don't really like the score. The score kind of
just vexed me.
It nearly puts me to sleep. This is.
Yes.
I mean, this is probably Tom Hockenborg's weakest score.
Yeah. Don't know that
He's a film composer. He also composed for, I think, the original Mad Max. No, not the original Mad Max. For Beyond Thunderdome. No, fuck. For Fury Road.
Oh, the Fury Road has some good.
He also did some scoring for Batman v Superman.
Oh, that's good then.
Yeah, you may be more familiar with his other name, the one that he was credited under early in his career, Junkie XL.
Never heard of it.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not familiar with Junkie XL?
No.
Oh, okay then. Well, he also did the scores for Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yes.
I know that. Divergent.
Yes, I know that. I've seen it.
I like that movie.
I love it.
Tomb Raider.
I love Tomb Raider.
The with Alicia Vikander.
Yes, yeah, I love I love it. I love Tomb Raider. I can't wait for the anime.
I think that I think the movie with Alicia Vikander is underrated.
I love it. It's based on the game and the reboot.
Yeah, I know. He also did Alita Battle Angel.
I love that film, bro. I love that film. I would die with that film.
He also did Terminator Dark Fate.
Oh yeah, that's okay film.
Yeah, he also I guess that's it. So anyway, as I was saying, now where this movie I think kind of stumbles is where they introduce the kids.
Yeah.
Now, this wasn't originally going to be a Mad Max movie. This was going to be something else, and then I think when George Miller came onto the project, he was like, "What if Mad Max was the person that finds the kids?"
Yeah.
And then I don't know if they reworked the entire movie to make it a Mad Max movie, but I didn't know that. But that is kind of why I think this movie kind of falls, because it starts off with Mad Max, stumbling into a hostile town that he doesn't know much about. He gets his resources stolen. He has to fight for his own survival.
Yeah, work.
And then the movie entirely changes gears, and it becomes about
the kids,
him trying to save the kids, and it doesn't.
That has a plan.
And the two don't really go together. Don't mesh well together.
It doesn't. Yeah. Plus, it's like the kids there's a man that he came from the planet where they're all lights.
Yeah, that's what I think is. That's what I think is a weak. That's why I think this is. Now, maybe they could have made this work with maybe just another rewrite
with the Thunderdome.
Okay, I don't think you need to keep on saying Thunderdome. It's only one scene.
I know.
But as I was saying, I think this is the only.
Only,
Like I said, maybe they could have made it work with just one more rewrite, or
like
if they made it R like
the
like the
previous.
earlier ones, maybe it could have worked. But as is, it doesn't work super well.
No, it doesn't. I just be honest, I forgot to see that film. What happened in that film? I should have done rewatch.
I mean, that's understandable. I've watched the Mad Max movies. At least a few times.
I only watched it once. I think I watched the original one twice, and the only the times I seen it was with you, except for Fury Road.
Yeah, you watched. How often did you watch Fury Road?
3 times.
3. That's good to hear.
Yes.
And are you going to?
And also, it was okay. I forgot about the film, but the Furiosa, it was okay. The support characters were okay. Chris Evans were
Chris Hemsworth.
My bad. Chris Hemsworth. He was a good villain or anti-villain. It's
I don't think he was an anti-villain at all.
No villain. It's just he was good as well. He was funny at some parts. I like it. It was very good to see him playing that role, better than seeing him as Thor. Hopefully he doesn't get recognised. Hopefully, yeah. I
mean, the fact that I recognised him as Thor, I think what makes his performance all the more impressive.
I know. It's good, but listen, I don't want him to be always Thor. Always see him as something else than Thor.
I mean, I think he's demonstrated a pretty good amount of range. I think it's far more than just Thor.
I know, but his wife was in the film as a cameo or something, wasn't?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I saw.
Hey, you're familiar with Hulk Hogan, right?
Yes.
Hulk Hogan wants Chris Hemsworth to portray him in a movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But Chris Hemsworth did another roles, which I forgot. But I like Chris. I like the film. It was okay film. It had good moments. It had bad moments. It was sugar. I'm surprised that they added a love character though. What was her love character meant to be? Another version of...
I mean, that's... I'm glad you brought that up because, I'm not certain if he was meant to be a romantic interest or just a mentor, but
it was love.
I don't think it... No, that's the thing. I don't think it was well developed, and I don't think it was particularly well executed. No.
I feel like it was a love interest.
I mean, maybe you're right. I don't think it's I don't think it made the movie a lot better.
No, it didn't. Bro.
And he dies.
He dies, bro, quickly.
Yeah, he dies pretty quickly. So what was the point of that?
I know. Is that going to be another grudge against him?
I mean,
against the Thor character.
I mean, I don't think she even brought him up when she. When she faced Dementus at the end. No,
but again, they were saying "I love you." They were putting their heads together before.
Oh yeah, they were.
And then the casual on was we have a lovebirds here, or something like that. That love.
I mean, I don't think Dementus caught them. I think that was. Wasn't that in Immortan Joe's Citadel?
Yeah. Oh, I think so. I need to watch it. Let's guess that. Who knows?
Who portrayed Immortan Joe in this movie?
Yeah.
I want to look that up.
He looks familiar.
I want to look that up. You talk.
He looks like Mad Max, kind of way, a pop with the hair, with the little bit grey. I don't know. He looks pretty good.
I mean, yeah, that's the point. Immortan Joe has the look.
The look. Looks like Mad Max, but we did it was pretty okay. Didn't talk as much. Don't really know about him anyways. His character. And yeah, I just know that he found that he was surprised that I'm surprised that the character never told him that she was a girl.
I mean, I don't think he
knew.
Wait, which character?
Her character.
No.
Furiosa, like
Yeah,
that's was surprised.
but tell who?
To tell I'm told that the boss, you know what I mean, like the villain.
What,
not the villain, the support character.
You mean the one that
that was the mask, like the owner.
Wait, Morton Joe?
Yeah, Morton Joe, yeah, I don't know. I forget confusing.
You said what were you confused about?
Oh, don't worry now. I don't know. I just think I talk rubbish. I think so. Yeah, I'm just like, it's pretty cool. I like that how she. That's how we'd see how she cut her arm as well.
Oh yeah, that was pretty
good.
Okay,
yes.
that might have been some decent symbolism because throughout the movie she, on her left arm, the arm that you can see is not present on this on this poster. She's kind of tattooing herself.
Yes.
The stars probably to make her way home.
Yeah.
But then she gets injured and
she rips.
Yeah, she rips off her own arm to like escape
to
chains.
Yeah, the chains.
Now, is that also symbolic of her giving up her home and trying to make the best of what she has?
Pretty much, yeah.
Maybe. I think that's some decent symbolism. Maybe I'm looking into it too much, but
yes.
I don't know. Maybe George Miller likes that reading. Maybe he never thought of it, and he's like, "Oh, I like that. I think I'll steal that."
Yes, and his character, so if I keep moving on, even though a character was like starting to get like crazy as well at the end, like he wants power, the glory, like even though he wants it in the beginning, but he was like getting like worse as the year went on. Not the year, but each chapter we see.
So I can't really assure the audience this, but I did find that the lineup of everyone for George Miller's cancelled Justice League movie.
Oh really?
And here's Yuki's Burns as a Martian Manhunter.
Oh wow, not bad.
Yeah, you can't really.
I saw the peak. I didn't know.
You can't really.
No, I won't tell.
Yeah, you can't really make out if this costume is any good, but there it is.
I like it.
Yeah, do you know who Batman is?
No.
Armie Hammer.
Who that is?
Oh yeah, I think you do. He was the one that got me to it about wanting to like eat his girlfriend, like literally like eat her ribs.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean that's.
I think.
I mean that's just so crazy that.
Yes.
That's just the craziest thing ever. But you know what? It's so crazy. It must be true.
Must be. Furiosa is that I wish they had more like modified cars as well. They should like modify the truck. I know the truck was the rig, but they should have like done some more like modified with the truck or like more modified with cars, like how they be like nicer. But usually it's a really good film. It's not a good film. It's okay. It has. Yeah, it was really good. I don't know what to say about it. It's an okay film. I enjoyed some parts. I really enjoyed the beginning where her the mother.
Yeah, the beginning is.
It was just.
The beginning probably is.
Yes.
It's probably the best part.
Yes, it was.
I'm gonna say the beginning and the end were. Quite well done.
Yes.
The middle really slumps.
Yeah.
And doesn't really. Justify the length.
It didn't. It has 5 chapters too as well.
I mean, honestly, I think you could have.
Of course, but they did.
I think you could have ended the. I think you could have cut out maybe half of like really young Furiosa.
Yes,
and
it's just like too much. Bro, that poor child, seeing her mother like that. Ooh, that was so sad. But my heart just was heavy when I saw that. Bro, that was. But at the beginning, you should wait to the end for that in my mind.
And I have to say, as far as I don't know if they were planning on getting Hugh Keith Burns to reprise Morton Joe,
Yeah.
But the new actor they got to portray him does a pretty good job as well.
Yes, you get to see some characters from the from Furiosa that came back reprise their role. That was quite surprising.
Yeah, you have what's his name? Nathan Jones as Victus.
Yes, that was good. The Doctor too.
Yeah, and his unseen brother, what was his called? Scrotus.
Yes, Scrotus, yeah.
Yeah, it's Scrotus and Victus.
Yes, that was pretty okay, but that one was giving me like vibes.
And look at Evie just looking at us.
I know. It was pretty cool. Then you get to see the War Boys.
Oh yeah.
They were pretty good. Was that? But I enjoyed it. Like, there's never said that. I didn't know that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But I do enjoy his Chris Hemsworth's character. He was like more Australian. Not more Australian. His accent was full on Australian. I like he has a good sense of humour in the film. But takes something he does serious well. I thought he would die. I thought he would get killed. I didn't expect him to survive at the end.
One more time.
I didn't expect that Queen's. I thought he'd be dead.
I
assume he'll be like get killed.
I think you can say he suffered a fate worse than death.
Yeah. He was growing a plant.
And like I already said, if that ending wasn't so strong, I might have given this a 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
But basically 6 out of 10 is that's a decent review, and the reason why the ending works so well is because I think the all that runtime and the acting from both parties, especially Anya Taylor-Joy, who is finally able to really release herself and go big. Not over the top, but
go
big.
big. And try and scare him scare him to his core.
Yeah, it's the best.
It was.
It's definitely her best scene in the movie.
100%. It was too I enjoy that, but I assume the way they did bang, black screen. Oh, he's alive. But she did but she was now she's on the way to redemption. Really, she's in the way his figure of speech inspired her to go on the road of redemption, instead of having that hate inside of her. Because she had a hate the way he killed his mother when she was a child and watched.
Yeah.
And plus, she's been through traumatic. She's been in bad she has some bad experience in the film as well. She had she was she didn't want to be a girl. She wanted to be she had her share off because whatever.
I mean, I don't.
She has traumatic experience in the film.
I don't think she just. I don't think she didn't not. I don't think she didn't want to be a girl.
Oh no.
I mean,
you know the way.
I mean, it was I mean, her disguising herself as a boy seemed to be way more about the pragmatic, hiding in plain sight.
Hiding in plain sight. That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, she also, she also pretended to be mute.
Yeah, mute. Didn't talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Until she ended up talking.
How long do you think you'd be able to get away with pretending to be mute for?
That's how long. I should give it 6 months. What about you?
Probably, I don't know, probably my whole life.
Yeah.
So anyway,
That's
I tried to say this before, but for some reason I just kept getting interrupted.
Sorry.
I don't love Tom Hockenborg's score for Furiosa, and I think Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome has a better score.
Yeah.
But the original Mad Max, I think, has the best score.
Best score.
Yeah.
I give it. You can go. Sorry.
Yeah, the ending for Mad Max, this film, that had Max Force. I think his name was Johnny Boy to saw through his ankle. They actually used that premise and built the whole initial Saw movie around it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Ah, that's interesting.
And Saw was a movie. Okay, James Wong and Leigh Whannell.
Yes.
Leigh Whannell, I think.
Yeah.
That's his name. They're both Australian.
They are.
Yeah, and they wanted to make the original Saw in Australia. But they were told by Australia Australian
government.
I don't think it was the Australian government, but it was the Australian. I think that some producer in Australia, and they were like, it's too violent, and I'm like, God damn it! This is why we can't.
Yes.
This is why we're not contributing at all to anything.
Yeah, I see.
I mean, God damn it! I'm so disappointed in this country.
Yes.
Not just for us not recognizing the state of Palestine, but. God damn it, this is just so... I mean, God damn it, we suck. Australia sucks.
Yes. There needs more filming in Australia.
Yeah, we need more... Our country needs to be more ambitious.
Yeah, more ambitious and more violence too, not more... In films, if it was Australian made. If Australian made films, needs to be more...
Is there anything else you want to say about... not just this, but... Okay, we didn't really talk about Mad Max 2 that much.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, so what do you want to say about... anything you want to say about Mad Max 2?
I forgot about it. I forgot what happens in Mad Max 2. I should rewatch it.
I mean, yeah, you can do that.
I should watch a recap and give my thoughts for the next podcast.
It is, I mean, it's a very simple movie. Max just, he's in the desert, he comes across this village that has this resource and this, and the bad guy that wants the resource and he's willing to kill everyone to get it, and Mad Max has to help them.
Yes.
But it turns out Max got duped. And he kind of just dragged drew the villains away as the villagers escaped with the resource. That's
the one. Yeah, it wasn't like it was about like gas, isn't it? No.
Yeah, it was gas.
It was gas. Tim must be gas.
Or as they said in the movie, gasoline.
Gasoline. Yeah. That was a good. Is it the one that has the guy invented a helicopter? No.
I think
flew
so.
Around,
the Java captain.
Yeah.
That
was pretty cool.
Who also, portrayed a supporting character in Beyond Thunderdome.
Yeah.
Like a different one.
Yeah, 100%. It was good.
Yeah, that's that's a weird
it is.
way for a series to work.
It is, but it's good though. Like different, shit. You know what I mean? It still works. It's all good. It's not like it has its own one universe. It could be different universe or whatever. It doesn't have no order to it for the films. It can just be anything, like a standalone film.
Yeah. Miller also said that all these movies work as a standalone.
Yes, pretty much.
Wants them all to work as a standalone.
Yeah, pretty much, except for the newest one.
I mean, I don't know. I think Furiosa works as a standalone film.
Perhaps so.
I mean, maybe you disagree.
Maybe I disagree. Maybe.
How dare you disagree with me?
I know.
Who do you think you are?
I'm the boss.
You think you're the boss?
No.
Really? You?
I know.
I cannot believe it.
Yes. So what what really happened with the Mad Max? What really happened? Is it global war or mankind started does it affect the whole world or just only Australia? It's
not entirely clear.
Yeah.
It's kind of suggested that it's a global... It's a global holocaust.
Yeah. It's like a wasteland, like the government lost and something there's nothing to do.
Caused by nuclear war.
Nuclear, and that's how the deformants too on it as well. but it's in no radiation. Wouldn't it be like, it was nuclear war, where's all the radiation, I hate it. I'm so sorry.
On radiation.
Yeah. What will happen? Like, it's confusing. If it's nuke, wouldn't like everyone be sick
Well,
or deform?
Well, you had in Beyond Thunderdome, you had Max walk by some barter, offering Max some water. Max takes out a scanner, I guess a radiation scanner, and he waves it over the water like beep 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 beep.
Yeah, radiation.
And Max is like nah.
But that's pretty much why they need like fun water, and that's why they're trying to invent. And
well, that's why they're looking for water in. Well, they have water in
they
Fury
do.
Road, then. But yeah, they.
It's in past life as well, like green grass. It was pretty like okay, like Fury. It's like the second was okay. I don't remember as much. I'm trying to, but I don't remember as much. With Fury Road, I remembered. They couldn't find the way home until it was all desert with the crows came and now it's all like a swamp.
I mean, really, the film Fury Road is about a woman that escape a patriarchy and then have to, and then they go back because they realize they need to conquer it.
You conquer it because make a new home. You know what I mean? Like for everyone, has water, has trees, life. To have built a civilization.
Yeah, so I think maybe we've talked about this enough.
Yes.
Anything else you want to say about not just this movie, but all the other movies if you want?
Not really at the moment.
Okay, well we can definitely do. There's definitely more to talk about.
Yes.
About the series than what we've discussed here. We have more. We can definitely talk about the whole franchise. There's probably more we can say about George Miller.
Yes.
There's more we can say about Australian cinema.
Yeah, there's
But yeah, that's Furiosa and Mad Max Saga. I mean, if you're a fan of the series, you'll probably like this more. I'm not really a huge fan of Mad Max, even though I do recognize its contributions to cinema and pop culture, and Fury Road is pretty great.
Yes.
I can admit that.
Yes, we can do that. I said it was good.
Okay.
I don't know. I was talking about the film, and it's just like, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. That's pretty much. It's hard to say. I don't want to keep trashing it. I think it's something good, but it was a lot.
I mean, I think you were more positive than me.
Yeah.
So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later. Peace.